What's going on, everyone? Wait, no, that's Alex the Rambler. Um, I need my own intro. Hello, my gravy Timothy. Wait, no, that's I Sorrow Productions. Well, I need my own, so I'll figure that out some year. Anyways, we're gonna be making a tutorial on how to make custom province, and if you need additional help, you can join the Discord because I'll show that. Anyways, so the first thing we need to do is open Steam. Okay, Steam's now open. Cool. Next, we're going to do two things. First, we're going to go to properties. In properties, we're going to have minus debug. This is important because, you know, you need to open debug mode. And if so you can see all your errors, it's good for developers. Next, we're going to open two files, your base game, and we're going to make a mod folder. So, we're going to right click right here, Hearts of Iron 4, manage, browse local files. Here we go. We have this. Now I'm going to launch HOI4 under the top one, not skipping the launcher. And give it 5 years to load. And you'll be in initial playset. Now we're going to make a mod, upload mod, create mod. We're going to name it Prov Tutorial or something. Torot, okay, cool. And alternative history. Now, after that, we go to playset. As you're going to see, I already had one made. I forgot to record my mouse, so I'm making an entire video again. So you'll probably have nothing in here unless you have a mod. One new mod, add to initial playset, add to current playset. Here's your mod. Now we can go play the game and your mod's complete. Alright, goodbye everyone. No, I'm joking. Anyways, so these three dots, we're going to click show in folder. Now we got our mod folder. This is the descriptor. Don't delete that. Don't touch that. You don't need that. Alright. Now we're going to set up a file structure that we need. So we're going to go ahead and open Hearts of Iron's base games that we opened earlier. If you skipped ahead, then you won't have this and you should go back because this has all the base game stuff. And we use base game stuff because we were lazy to retype everything. Alright, so we're going to find mod, right? We're going to click F2 on this so we can copy the text because you'll probably somehow misspell mod. Don't know how, but it might be or map. It might be possible if you misspell map. Next, we're gonna copy a few folders from here, and there's multiple ways to do this. I'm just gonna copy them over manually like this and not press Control because that's a lot of work, and who would do that? And we need building txt, definition CSV, province map BMP, and terrain BMP. I think that's all. No, maybe yes, perhaps. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's all. All right. I'm gonna be using Paint.net. It's linked in the description. If you search it on the Microsoft Store, it costs money. If you go to their website, it doesn't cost money. So, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna open this, and here's your provinces. Now, as you can see, there we go. These are provinces right here. I just wanted to circle something. Now, real quick, if we zoom in and I do this, you'll see these little sub paint, whatever, the transparent stuff. This, you don't want this. This will affect your game and like definitely affect it. So in order to bypass this, we're going to go to pencil. As you can see, it just does pixels, and that's what you want. All right. Now we're going to pick a place. I'm going to do somewhere that's on land and not even touch the water. We're going to go to Madagascar. Alright, and now what we need is to launch HOI4 because we need a RGB value because that's important. So we're going to launch HOI4, and yes, I have it windowed because I like to be able to drag this around because I think that's funny. Oh, and there goes all my tabs. Alrighty, we'll meet you in game. Now when your HOI4 loads, if you're in debug mode, you'll get this. If not, then you skipped and you should go back and rewind to the beginning because I show how to enable debug mode, so don't ask, please. Anyways, you don't need this. It's not important. It's HOI4's end. Anyways, we're going to click new. We're gonna go here. No, we aren't. We're actually gonna go and nudge. So a nudge, and again, you only see nudge if you have debug mode enabled. I show you how to enable it. You can also enable it from the console. Will I tell you how to open the console? No, because I don't know the key name, so you can Google it. Anyways, so here's our, we're gonna click state, and here's our area we're gonna modify. We're gonna add something here. So what we need is the RGB. So we're gonna click database. And we're going to click generate RGB, and if you see, if I generate this a few times, it will switch between a certain amount. And I want, it doesn't matter which one you pick, but we're gonna do this one. No, 54 105 58. We'll do this one. Okay, we're doing this one. I don't know what color this is. I really just wanted to press a certain one. We're going to go back to your mod folder. Make sure it's in your mod folder. Alright, we're going to make a new temporary text document. Temporary as in you're going to delete it later. Double click this, and we're going to write down our RGB. So R means red, G means green, B means blue. So red 107, 77, and 154. This will probably be different for you if you spam generate like what I did, but if you just want to use this one, that works too. Alright, and I'm just gonna put this on my other monitor. You don't need that. So you'll have it saved. Next, we're gonna open back our province thing. Alrighty, so now we're going to go ahead and click up here, color, or press F8, which I won't because I'll clip. We're gonna click more, and here's our RGB. So we're gonna just put in the numbers we literally just grabbed: 107, 77, and 154. Alrighty, so our color is purple. Cool. Next, we're gonna go right here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Now, it's important that you stay on the land because I don't feel like messing with the ocean, because it's simpler like this. So this will take some time, but we'll finish it, don't worry. And no, you cannot use the fill tool because it will draw extra lines, and again, we don't want those transparent lines at all. So fill this in, and then we'll want to get a cookie. Who wants a cookie? As we fill this in, go ahead and go grab your snack. Alright, it's filled in. Cool. Our province is made. We're going to save this. We're going to save it as 24-bit. Not 32. If you save it as 32, it'll break. If you save it as 841, it breaks. Save it as 24-bit. I have to say this because I know someone might mess it up and save it as auto detect. If you don't get this option, it's because you're not using paint.net, and I don't know, I click Control S, by the way, and it popped up with this. Click OK. Saving. Boom. Okay, we can close this. Next, we're going to open Terrain BMP, right? I'm not going to touch this at all, but I just want to show you it. So, for example, if you come over here, this is plains. So all this is plain stuff. So if you're, and we'll get into that. This is mountains, and I don't know what the rest is. So yeah, so don't ask about that. You could probably figure it out by looking right here. This is probably forest or something, somewhere. So we're not going to actually mess with terrain, but we're going to go to definitions now. Is it going to open? There we go. And I'm using Visual Studio Code for this. You can also use Notepad++. Again, they're linked in the description. Notepad should automatically be installed on most Windows devices. These are all provinces, and we'll go over them. So we're going to go to the bottom. I want to go to the bottom. Alright. the bottom, if we can get there. Here we go. We're going to copy this one. And oops, we're going to change that to a 3, so it's one number higher. Now these three numbers are your RGB from earlier that you put in. So we're going to do 107, 77, and 154. Now, I believe you're going to be land. If you're ocean, you're completely not following my tutorial, and you know, that is what it is. But do land means you're not an ocean. Next, true. This is if it's a coastal, I believe, and it is coastal, so it's true. If it wasn't a coastal, it would be false. Anyways, next we have jungle, we have forest, we have all this stuff. The brown I showed you in the terrain thing is mountain, and in Madagascar on the terrain map, it's majority mountain, so mountain. Now this number, what is this number? This is the continent. Now, you've probably seen this tab. I have the HOI4 map, you can search it up here. I probably won't put it in the description because I'm lazy. We have Europe as 1, North America as 2, South America as 3, Australia as 4, Africa as 5, Asia as 6, and Middle East as 7. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Madagascar is in Africa. Alright, so we're going to change this 3 to a 5, and we're going to save it. And I'm actually going to copy this number. See this province that you made? We're going to copy that because we're going to use it. I'm going to minimize that, not close it. And we're going to go back to our mod. And in here, strategic regions, what we're going to do is open HOI4. We're going to click state. And we're going to click on this. We're just going to basically hover. So if you look at this, you have province ID, state ID, strategic region ID. That's what we want. 181 is our strategic region. So we're going to go to here, go to 181, 81 Madagascar, and we're going to add province, whatever we just did right here. Alrighty, so we pasted it in. This is our province. It's in our strategic region. We're going to save and close that. Now, we're going to go ahead and make a history. Again, if you misspell it or you don't type it like this, I believe if you put a capital, it's wrong. It won't work. Okay. And also if stuff in your mod does not show up, like your entire mod's not showing up, I have fixes in the Discord. I might make a separate video later on, but not right now. Next, we're gonna make states, and we're gonna open this in the main folder as well. History, states. We're gonna be looking for Madagascar, which is state 543. So we're going to go to 543. We're going to paste that in states. We're going to open this and we're going to grab our number again. We're going to double click this. Opens and you'll see provinces. We're going to put our province right here. And now our province is under the state 543. Now we can close that. Next, you'll see we have a few other files and we're going to go over those now. So we're going to go back to map. And we have supply area. This, I'm just not going to change. Because I haven't modified anything in it. So I'm not going to mess with supply, you can figure it out. We're going to open HOI4 though. We're going to do building. And in building, we're going to click, we should relaunch it actually first. So our province loads, and I'll show you it loads. So I'm going to go ahead and launch HOI4. I would recommend launching the launcher first because you have a higher chance of it not breaking somehow. Because whenever you skip the launcher, sometimes it doesn't read the mod or something like that. I don't know. We're gonna click play. And look, we have the new DLC stuff as this launches. It looks very interesting. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff like this, but I think this is a mod. Anyways, let's not get sidetracked. Let's go ahead and get into the thing. Alrighty. We're gonna close that. We don't care about the errors because that's HOI4 and not our end. And we're gonna click single. Oh, we'll click nudge. And if you come over here and click states, and we click right here, you'll see it's a tiny province now. It is very small. You can make it bigger, but this is what we're working with, right? So we're gonna click building. And in this area, I believe it selects this entire state. I'm not entirely sure. I think it does. We're going to click validate in state. Not validate in all states because that will change all of these. We just want validate in state and make sure you've clicked. Now, as you can see, if I zoom in and I click it again, it will randomize stuff. I don't know why, just, but it'll randomize stuff, okay? And you just do that until, it's perfect. Then you're going to click save. And I'll show you how to add that to your file in a second. Next, we're going to add units. Now, if you click here, your units are flying here, so you don't need to move them. And we'll get into moving them in a second. Here, they're flying as well, although I don't know why they just don't care for boats, I guess. Alright, so we're going to click here, and you'll see they're all in one area. So we're going to click moving 0, and right here has instructions, so control, and wheel rotates, control drag to move them like this. And we're going to go ahead and just move them around a little bit. Oh, you don't even need to click control. That's just to rotate, I guess. And then we have standing still, which we'll put right here. And the boats, so porting, so control, scroll wheel. This one right here. This one, like right next to it. I don't think it matters where the ships are, honestly. I'm not entirely sure. This is the victory point, where troops get the point, if you know how victory points work. There you go. You can also auto and all. I don't know what this does, and I don't want to risk it, because I just did all this. So we're going to click save. Alrighty. We're going to close this, and we're going to go back to our mod folder. And we're going to open another drive, right? And we're going to copy this URL right here. So we're going to click it, Control C, go over here, Control V, just to make sure our mod's open. Then we're going to mod, and Hearts of Iron, we're going back a little bit. You'll see this map thing in your documents of Paradox documents. As you can see, it's OneDrive, Documents, Paradox Interactive, Hearts of Iron. And this is where your mod folder is located, but we have a map thing. Alright, so we're going to double click this. We have all these. We're just going to drag them in here. Replace file. And then, very important, when you do Nudger, it makes these folders. You delete map. If you do something with the state, it will make a history folder. Make sure you delete that or it will break your game later on. Like when your mod's disabled. So please make sure you do that. Okay. Our game, our mod, is now finished. And that only taken us 20 minutes. It's faster than last time anyways. But like, if you want to hear more of my dad jokes that I did, I don't have any more. So maybe you could be hungry for hungry or something. I don't know. But if you guys want to see me play the expansion, pay me $40 because it costs $40 because I'm not buying that. Anyways, and yes, I will probably. I've been debating on how I'm gonna play HOI4 for you guys. It's either gonna be on a different channel or I'm just gonna upload videos. We'll see. It's whatever you guys think. you can comment below. Nah, in the Discord. Talk in the Discord. Tell me what you would like to see. Would you like to see it on this channel or a different channel? Now, if it loads, we're gonna go single player, new, 36, boom, go to France, down here, boom, and it's gonna load. Alrighty. Now, if we go down here, we click this, you'll see this little line. It's our province, and our province is made. How fun. So, yeah. That's how you do it. Pretty simple. Pretty. I hope it helped. Some people really wanted provinces. I'm just going to say this one more time before I end the video. In here, in province BMP, make sure it's .bmp also. You can't just go ahead and pick a random color like black, because I'm pretty sure that's already one of these. Not that one, but it's one of them. You have to do it through the nudger and get the RGB, or you can find it online, because there's only a limited amount of colors. None of these colors are the same. They might look the same, but they're not. They're just very similar. So, like, yeah, they're just very similar. None of them are actually the same. Not even the waters at all the same. So, yeah, okay. If you guys enjoyed, if you did, you can do what the other YouTubers typically say. I think it's like and subscribe or something. I'm not sure. You can leave comments if you have issues. And I have fixes for other stuff in the Discord. So if you need those fixes of like your mod not showing up at all, I have that fix. I already know how to fix it. So don't panic if it doesn't show up, because it's an easy fix. Goodbye, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye. That's all. Yeah. Why are you so? Are you ready to see me play HOI4? Because I'm really good at it. I promise. I'm not lying. My 2,000 hours would never lie. Um. Yeah. Yep. Uh. Yep. 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 Mhm. Uh. I'm waiting for the Rhinelands. If you couldn't tell. Bye bye.